Alright guys, welcome back. How are you guys doing? It is an ungodly time of day here, or night rather, in Scotland. It's actually 4 AM when I'm recording this episode, which is a bit out of the ordinary, but here we are nonetheless. Our quest that we're going to be picking up today is this one here, Nakano Underground. It's the only quest we have left on our board. I'll pop back up here. And I think this is going to help us progress our story. So, as you can see, we got another farm development kit, which I guess is quite nice. We're going to start this off and get this episode kicked off. Alright, so that is us started our quest, and as expected we're going to have a direct interaction with Kyoko here, because as I say, I think this is part of our next step towards moving the main quest along. So the client this time is the local government that takes care of utilities in Nakano. Basically it's a bureaucratic agency. So yeah, it did say Nakano Underground was going to be the location of this quest, so I guess it's here in the shopping centre, I think, unless it's a different part of Nakano, but I don't think so. Anyways, good, says Kyoko. The case is to unlock the gate, or a gate, in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. Well, luckily for everybody in this godforsaken building, we are actually a master of electronics these days, and we will be able to warp into that and find out what's the problem. So, looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Nakano is a vast complex tunnels, or there is a vast complex of tunnels. Is that correct? So there are, of course, many entrances. Cool. The password protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it was locked for no reason and no one has been able to open it. Okay, cool. We will be able to figure this out. Just tell us where to go. Cool. Happy with all this jargon. We're gonna, yeah, so as always there's about 42 million lines of dialogue to tell us that we need to open a gate down in the subway. Until we open that gate, the world is in a flux. Let's go. And it's our job to find out what's behind the gate. Obviously it's going to be something catastrophically Digimon-ish, I would expect. So let us see where we are going. I will nip quickly into our quest line and hopefully it tells us exactly where to go. But I think it is here somewhere. So Nakano Underpass. Can we access that from here? Or is this somewhere that we need to leave outside the shopping mall? I'll do this real quick and check. Nakano Underpass. Okay, so it is actually just a new location. That's cool. And it looks a bit sinister here, I'm not going to lie. So here we are in the underground. Let's see who we can find down here. I haven't touched the party since the end of the last episode, guys, so our digis are pretty much still the same. We might find at some point during this episode we do a bit more digivolve and de-digivolving with some of our dudes, but for the time being we're just going to carry on with the quest and see if we can move this along. So we actually can interact here, but I'm actually going to click this first, so just to see. So literally that is the door that we are trying to get through, and because it's locked we're going to warp in this way. What happened? So the connect jump apparently isn't working for the first time ever. This is an unusual twist that we weren't expecting. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate. Bitch, please, we don't get this shit wrong, alright? If it's not working, it's not our fault. Did you get it wrong? When was the last time you warped into a kettle, Kyoko? Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Why is she giving us instructions? Now what? That's it. Oh, excellent. I'm so glad we did that. 30 minutes later. Dude, we have not been standing here for 30... This is the last time we... Several... Just imagine the SpongeBob voice. Several hours later. No way. I don't believe 100 years later. So, obviously the developers thought they were getting a bit witty with us here. Yeah, very good, guys. Hilarious. Whatever you're doing, it seems it's not working. Well, fucking no shit, Sherlock. I'm telling you, if it's not working, it's not working. Apparently it worked. That's only because we decided it was time for it to work, though. Nothing to do with Kyoko. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. Well, mate, every time we taste your coffee, we should be able to connect jump. Am I right? if I were to posit a theory as how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target's location, blah blah blah. It can be a network, a PC server, it doesn't matter. Okay, thanks for all this. In other words, you can't when you can, and when you can't, you can't. Well, isn't that just fucking excellent? Thank you so much for that intriguing bit of development there. Thanks for excellent. Okay, let us move on. It looks like we're in the cyberspace now, guys. So if we are to encounter any Digimon in here, I would not be surprised. We have a Wi-Fi point here, which normally makes me think that we're going to be against some sort of boss battles, or at least a couple of bosses. But these guys look fairly cute and cuddly. Nothing that we need to be scared of just yet. I'm actually kind of intrigued as to why these guys are so low level. I wonder if the game's trying to bait us a little bit. We will save just real quick before we jump in here. Just on the off chance that there is a big dirty boss waiting for us on the other side of this portal. Now, based on what Kyoko was saying earlier on, as we go in here, it's likely that there are a couple of different options to go, or at least that's what I would expect. What is that over there? I guess we're about to find out because the path is leading directly to it. Any other big guys? So we've got Terriermon here, and the other version of Terriermon, whose name I have completely forgot. Let's just go through these battles anyway, I guess, because any XP we can get would be great. Especially because we've done a bunch of Digivolving recently, and so a lot of our guys are actually a bit more timid than they were. So we get little to no XP from these guys. No items in that little platform there, and I'm guessing there's nothing here either. What is this? Hacking skills, copy and paste. Copies the target's colour data and temporarily saves it by pasting it to a colourless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you'll be able to continue. Alright, so we've got like a new type of puzzle here. Let's use this then. Copy paste. Do I need to be on top of it? Okay, I do, apparently. I was 1 centimetre away. Let's do this. So, is that us done? Is that going to let us interact with this object in the background, I guess? Let's find out. We'll kill these guys real quick. Sorry, Tentomon. I didn't mean to give you Metal Greymon's claw to the face there. Are we going to be able to just skim through this as fast? It didn't actually look like it changed colour. You know the little thing that we copied? And I kind of have the feeling that I didn't interact with it properly, but I guess we'll find out in just a second. Let's head over to this thing and see if we can actually interact with it. Because if it doesn't work properly straight away, I wouldn't be surprised. We're just gonna have a little play about this until we find out. Alright, can we actually touch this time? Are we copy and pasting? I guess. Let's find out. Maybe we were to copy paste this first. I'm not entirely sure. That didn't do anything. Oh wait, so we have copy and pasted it now, and we have to apply it to the other one down in the corner? Is that how this works? So I just done it back to front. Let's not fight these Tentomon right now because we've actually encountered a bunch of these already. I think, so if this doesn't work, we'll try something else, but I think this is how I was supposed to have done it. I should have went to that first, I think. Let's find out. So yeah, does this do anything? Please work? Here we go. So that is exactly what we were meant to do. At least we now know for the future. The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. So we have connected the two, if you like. And we now know what to do when these kind of mini-games occur, if you like. That wasn't too difficult. Maybe that's why the Digimon in this area are extremely easy to defeat. The game's kind of trying to give you a bit of a breather so that you can learn the new ability, I guess. That's the only logical explanation I can think of. Because I thought if we were to come down here, we were going to encounter a lot more difficult Digis, but who knows? And with that, we can now get into the underpass. And we have no idea what's behind this door. Apparently it was locked. Right. I think we might be expecting some eaters in here, ladies and gents. This is normally where the creepy homeless guy turns up and then Arata's at the back of him. So here we are. It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you given your skill. Well, apparently we're standing there for a few years, so don't know how easy it was. There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. Yeah, it's a bit fucked up down here, mate. You didn't warn me about any of this. Should have brought in my my picnic gear. It's strange to see a small section of labyrinth, so maybe this isn't as bad as the other instances in which the other labyrinth down in the subway and things like that with with the eaters there. Maybe it's not as bad. Who knows? Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and the mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. As well-known Sausei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. Oh my god, the game is really testing my my English translations here, guys. I apologise in advance. Right, okay, so rather than me try and pronounce all of this, we will just accept that what Kyoko is telling us is very, very important, and we're taking it all in. You know, it's just like your favourite English class that you didn't really give a fuck about. Right, righty. So we can go forwards or we can go downwards? No, we can't go downwards because it is a locked gate. What Digimon are we going to encounter in here? As always is the question. Let us find out. We could head left or we can head right. Now, both of these locations don't seem to reveal that much. I'm trying to see along the tunnel, but honestly, this looks like it's going to take us into a new area. We will go right first and then see where this takes us. This looks like a dead end with a chest on the other side, and I don't think we're going to be able to get through that gate. Let's have a quick peek up here anyway, just to make sure we can't interact with this. No, we definitely can't. So that means that the only other option is to go left. So let us double back real quick and see what's in the other direction. There is obviously a chest there, so at some point we are going to come back towards the camera in order to access that. So who knows when we will get given that opportunity, but I assume it'll be just around the corner. So we've got a bit of a cutscene here. What is happening? The tunnel keeps on going, you say. If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean, you know, this reminds me of something else I heard about. Oh god, do we really need to listen to all this right now? The energy joins up with underground waterways going to the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. Okay, one theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Okay, so it's here. But put simply, all ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Right, well that's just great. Yeah, did not see the point of that, but I'm sure it was relevant. What on earth is this? This is like some sort of massive room. Stop right there, don't go any further. Dude, is there landmines? You're standing on the border of a... Oh my god. Do you know what? We're just gonna sway on in here, guys. Colour me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to... Remember when I told you guys that it was 4 in the morning? Yeah, big words in 4 in the morning, and Jack's brain doesn't always function properly. So I apologise. Oh, we have been instant transmissioned directly from the tunnel to Kyoko's office, so I guess we have all the stuff we need. We didn't get to fight any Digimon, so that was a bit strange. Though we do know we will be back there at some point because of the chest we saw. So, anyways, let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. So apparently we're just going to give up the... Just when things were getting a bit somewhat exciting, we're going to pass it on, which is kind of BS if you ask me. You're curious what exactly was beyond the point that you stopped us. Yeah, well, we kind of want to know. Was it like a massive dragon? Was it like a sea of landmines? Was there some spies down there that were going to ambush us? That makes 2 of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. So she didn't even know. She didn't even know what was beyond that point. Apparently what you found was a Kimishiro research lab of all things. It did look like it was a big kind of facility of some sort, so... Yeah, I think what our character are saying there is, bitch, we were about to go in and mess shit up. Why did you call us back? Don't be dense. I told you the area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you want to wander into for fun. Yeah, I don't want to get blasted by some sort of sniper rifle after crossing in there. That would be awkward. Okay. Thanks for that. More exciting gameplay here. Let us pass through this rather quickly. I honestly don't think we're skimming over too much of the story here. It just seems like filler and mumbo jumbo that kind of floats in. How about you just walk on through the door there and see what you can find? Sounds good. I guess we are going to... just as I catch back up to the point of go to Tokyo Metropolitan office. Okay, that's exactly what we will do. Just as we cut back into the dialogue, that's when it finishes. If I'd just been a second sooner, I would have probably known that we're going to the Tokyo Metropolitan. But obviously, I did not pay attention to that. As always, I hope you guys are becoming accustomed to that at this point. Apologies if you're not. Tokyo Metropolitan Office. Let's head on down the town and find out what's going on. So we weren't allowed to go into the underground lab, but apparently we're just going to waltz into this building and ask whatever we want. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please come on inside. Well, that was kind of cool that he was just waiting outside for us. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction of this new Metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Okay. As such, the lobby remains free and open. Cool. Did you make it inside the building? Bitch, we're getting there. Alright, relax. Okay. So we're going to find a terminal and apparently slide into the building. Let's have a look. So in here, hopefully we can find some sort of terminal that we can interact with. It looks like there is one right in front of us, which is convenient. I don't think there is anything else here, but you never know. 9 times out of 10 when you look in the corner of these little areas, you'll find like a Digimon medal or something like that. This time around though, it doesn't look like there's anything we can interact with. I didn't miss anything in the main lobby here. Security guard, we don't want to talk to you, bitch. We're about to hack into your security network, believe it or not. Let's go. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal. That's digital shifting a little, huh? If the shift is weak, while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign that this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. So we're starting to kind of begin to see the beginnings of these labyrinth places and what they look like before they become fully messed up, I guess. These kind of baby shifts where things aren't quite as active as they normally are, but anyways, here we are inside what looks like another cyberspace. Kind of cool. We're going to go all the way around this way to the top side and pick up this chest that's along here. Who have we got? Nice, so we actually got some new rookies. We've got a Patamon here and an Agamon. Now Metal Greymon isn't going to do much. Oh, he is going to do a lot of damage too. Okay, maybe not. 71's fine. Patamon having a high speed, I guess. We'll obviously get a couple of turns in on us here. And Agamon's going to attack. Seedramon will take the least amount of damage, which is fine. Seedramon will probably do a lot of damage back to Agamon though. Take this, buddy. Oh, maybe we could have used an ability there just to make this oh, Galestorm, wow. Our Patamon didn't know that, I don't think. Let's finish this little guy off. And one more hit should kill Agamon, and then we are on our way. So that's cool. I kind of get a bit confused sometimes. Oh shit, I should have used an ability again. Anyway, Seedramon should finish this dude off. Let's Hydro War him. I always kind of get a bit, not perturbed, but sometimes the game will give us really, really difficult enemies to fight against. And then we will progress to the later point, and then we go back to fighting rookie Digimon. I kind of expect at this point the game should be like throwing champions at us non-stop. Because not only would that give us a bit more of a challenge, but it would probably give us more XP as well. You know what I mean? Rather than fighting rookies, we would probably get more XP from fighting against champion Digimon. So we've got a Gomamon and a Tentomon here. These guys give us very, very little XP, so we will try and kill these guys fast. And after this point, I will probably skip a lot of these battles for you guys. Just because they're not too exciting, in my opinion, but... Okay, so we are put to sleep. Good old water attacks by Gomamon. We did kind of abuse that ourselves not too long ago, but it does frustrate a little bit. Siegmon can actually wake up Metal Greymon, but we could just try... I mean, yeah, let's just kill this guy in the battle. So as long as this doesn't miss, we will be on our way. Nice. How much do we actually get? Yeah, I mean... It's okay XP, right? It's not amazing though. Let us pick up this. Bug recovery. Is that a hint? Normally that's a hint, guys, that we're going to be fighting against someone that that could utilise those items. So we've got Biyomon and Agamon. Going to skip over this real quick. I wonder what the Japanese character is saying when you run away from battles. He always says the same things, and it's like Coco something something. And I'm kind of curious as to know what it is it means in English. Anyways, here we are. There we go. So it's actually just chilling. We can see it coming this time. There is an eater over there, guys, that we can be prepared for. Now, we have Coagamon, and Coagamon's fine. Let's have a look at our lineup right now. So we've got our good sort of lineup with Metal Greymon and Seedramon. Metal Greymon can buff Coagamon, who's going to be doing most of the damage. Do we want to bring in Magna Angemon for this? He is a little bit lower, but he will have all of his healing abilities. Let's save the game here, guys. Normally the Eaters are an extremely difficult boss fight. And I would imagine that this one's going to be no different. Just for the first time around, we could just dive straight into him and fight him immediately, but I want to check that there's nothing over here first. No. Alright. Who knows if this is going to be a good showdown or a bad showdown. I can't imagine it's going to be anything fun. He gets 2 turns to begin with, and Greymon's going to get smacked for 281, and he's going to get hit again. 281, alright, so Greymon's up. We will, of course, be using our attack charge on Quagamon, and we hope to dodge an ability that might strike Greymon here. Quagamon is up next, so we will be able to use our Scissor Claw on this guy. Of course, we absolutely love this move. Boom. So good, ladies and gents. So good. See to all you guys that told me and made me aware of this in the comments. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, it is going to be our turn, and then his turn, and then Greymon, and then he gets 2. So I can imagine... I imagine that we're getting an Arata terminal coming up here at some point. So, what should we do? We want to be healing. Honestly, Quagamon has all the damage we need to kill this guy. So, do I want to risk anything here? I think what we could do is hit him with an Ice Blast just to get him a little bit lower, because this will do quite a bit of damage. Okay, never mind. It's going to do 16 damage. And Data's going to convert here. Greymon's going to be up now. So what we could do is, I think that Quagamon has enough SB. I don't think we need to use an item on him. So what we could maybe do here is use a HP capsule on Metal Greymon. And hopefully we dodge an Arata terminal here. Okay. Is this going to hit Seedramon? That would be really sad. Okay, so Greymon tanks it, that's fine. And then he heals. So what we will do is we are going to straight up Scissor Claw this guy and hope to God it lands. Nice damage combo here, which is really good. Come on, boys. Make this count. Don't miss, please. There we go, guys. So good. We made a decision at the start of this game to pick up Palmon as our starter. I am so glad that we picked up Palmon, guys. No regrets. Quagamon is bae. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Now, based on the interaction with that boss, I am not sure that that's all we need to do, is it? So you found an eater inside there after all, but you couldn't find any other evidence of note. Hee, you're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Wolfie. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here and get back to the office. Cool. And I guess we're getting warped back to the office as well. That's fine. That wasn't too bad. If that's the end of the quest, then that was pretty simple. There was a lot more dialogue than there was Digibattles. Again, the juxtaposition between the rookie Digimon and then straight into the Eater boss battle, I don't really understand. I kind of wish there was a bit more champions that we could be fighting, but who cares? We done it. It was a 3-star quest. We're going to cash in our reward right now and pick up our farm expansion, I believe. Okay, so we're getting more and more details about what's going on right now, but honestly, I'm not too fussed. It's to do with Kamishiro, the underground lab, and the power lines and this digital shift that's going on. I guess this is more build-up. Maybe you guys can discuss it if you feel like it down in the comments. It's up to you guys. But for now, I'm pretty chuffed that we got through that. That didn't take us too long. Again, we've got plenty of time to do something else in this ep, so let's have a little poke around and see what we can find. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Wolfie. We're onto something here and we know it. Cool. So, let's click on this, pick up our reward. And we get Cyber Sleuth rank up as well. Awesome. Almost Cyber Sleuth. Come on, man. The game is just teasing us at this point. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Well, fucking amen to that. Let us go into our Digimon real quick and have a look, because Seedramon looks like he needs a little heal. We'll do that real quick before we forget at some point. And we also have our farm expansion kit, which we could probably go and deal with right now, actually. Let's go and talk to Miri real quick and do a bit of Digivolution nonsense. A bit of farm camaraderie mumbo jumbo and see what we've got here. So, we can add islands. Awesome. Right, boom. This is what we want. Cool. So, that was actually not a regular farm expansion. We now have 2 farms, which is actually so cool. We've got a regular one, farm 1, and obviously farm 2 as well. So we have nothing going on right now on this farm, so let's have a look at this real quick, and we can set these guys to do something. So we could develop, investigate. Let's create some items. Maybe we can get something useful here. What we will do is we'll change our leader to some sort of searcher, which it looks like Repamon is going to be ideal for this. So let's do this, and then we will develop. Ooh. dude, we actually have some sick bank here. We have 141. Let's just do 1,000. With that being said, I know that was a bit of a change there, but we'll do this for now. I actually don't know what we can get from spending too much money, but I don't want to piss away everything we have. And our second farm is also on standby as well. Now, we still can't farm anything, but that's fine. Let's actually fix this farm to actually have some Digimon on it, right? So, from here, we can do a bunch of things. First and foremost, I think it's about time that we digivolved Akakumon. So, let's have a look at Akakumon and see who's available. Now, we have 3 options. We've got a Waymon here. We've got this guy. I'm pretty sure that's the guy with the shell on his back and the axes. Could be wrong, though. I'm not entirely sure. And this guy, who could this be? Somebody with two... Not entirely sure. Not sure. Could that be Shogun Gekomon? Could that be a Shogun Gekomon? But his speed is high required, so that makes me think that it might not be. I don't know. Anyways, we can choose Waymon or this guy here. So let's go for this one. This is going to be a brand new ultimate, and I'm super excited. Akakumon has been super important for us so far, so it's nice to see him getting a bit of love. It is, of course, the guy with the shell on his back, and it's a big hammer. He's not got axes. I don't know why I said that. But he has 2 equipment slots as well. Zudomon, his name is, and he is a vaccine water-type Digimon, which is really, really cool. We can leave him in there as well. Who else can we be Digivolving? Kabuterimon, you can't Digivolve yet. Garurumon, you're level 22. And obviously, all these guys up here can't do much either. Now, we don't have that many people chilling in the bank right now, but we do have one guy, Falconmon. Let's move him across to Farm 2. Because now he can actually have a bit of happiness there. And we should also make some new guys. Because look, ladies and gents, how much we have. We haven't been in here for so long because our farm has been maxed out, right? I didn't want to really develop any new guys, but now we definitely can. Now, Hagurumon, I think, definitely has to happen because we never picked him up at the start of the game. So let us create a Hagurumon. I also want to make a Vmon in this list. So we will look him out especially. Hagurumon, we absolutely love you, bro. Electric virus type, that's pretty cool. Who else could we create here? Most of these we have already done. We don't have a Bukamon yet, so let us do this. Bukamon being almost similar to the does he go into Gomamon? Maybe we have done something like this before. Who knows? Anyway, we've got a new one. Who else have we got left? Wasmon, we don't need. Wormmon, Patamon. We've pretty much done all of these guys. We obviously had a Tentmon before, Biomon, Salamon. We've never made a Salamon, so let's make one of these. Now his scan rate is only 160, but I don't know when we're going to find another one of these, so we will mean as well just get him developing now when we have the space. Look at this little guy. Damn it, he's cute. Alright, and he is a vaccine type. So down the list we go. Where is Vmon? Now Sunamon we have, who is 125%, and Lopmon was the other name of this guy. We're definitely going to make one of these as well. Again, I'm sorry if I'm triggering you guys a little bit. If we should be getting the scans up, I apologise, but again, I don't know when we're going to come across another one of these guys. And if it turns out, right, if it turns out that we really want a particular Digimon and he is achieved through one of these guys who we are creating just now, but these scans are too low, we can always find them in the game again. We can always scan them and make new ones. Galmon definitely has to be created. Obviously, we have this guy at 120% because of the Galmon we were fighting just recently in the boxing quest that we did. So that's cool. And other than this, I think we will only make one more guy, and that is Vmon. So let us make this dude right now as well. And we will have a bunch of brand new Digimon that we can stick in the farm, which is actually really, really cool. So Vmon's done as well. So let's do a little shuffle here. Move Digimon. From the bank, we've got Galmon. Boom. I don't think we can actually batch move these guys, so we'll just do it one at a time. Lopmon can go in here. Boom. Kabuterimon is a defender, which will put up everybody's defense. That's pretty cool. And yeah, everybody seems happy now. So we have our two islands cooking, which is pretty awesome. Did not expect to come across that at this point in the episode. So, Mary, where are we actually going next? Oh my, have you wandered off and gotten lost? It certainly looks that way. But once again, we're out of time. Perhaps you should go back to your real job as a cyber sleuth. So, I guess we're going to be looking at the notice board to find out if we have any new quests. Because the last time we checked, we only had one quest, and it's the one we just done. So, let's have a look at this. We actually have no more new quests, as you guys can see. There's nothing else new here, so I guess kind of confused as to what we're doing right now. No music, no life. That's the Shibuya Tower Records slogan. You've been there, right? So it looks like we are going down to the Tower Records. Now, I need to remember off the top of my head which part of the city this is in, because I actually can't remember, but we're going to figure it out somewhere. Is it Shinjuku? I think it's actually Shibuya. Actually, Shibuya Tower Records is the name of the record label, isn't it? So, yeah. So we go along here and we go down here, and I believe this is the correct place that we've meant to be going. So hopefully there's something down here that we can interact with. Here's the shop. Is it here? Am I being a dumbass? No, it is. No music, no life. And here we are. Awesome. So we have someone here who looks like they might be able to help us. Are there any medals or anything kicking about in here? Nothing special. Awesome. Alright, let's talk to her. She's got a TV on behind her as well. Looks like it's playing a PlayStation 4 screensaver, which is kind of funny. Uh-oh, somebody was sleeping on the job, son. Does that mean we get some freebies? Anyways, somebody's extremely tired. I wonder if she can help us. A cyber sleuth. You do random acts of kindness and sleuthing. Haha, that's awesome. I really should be talking to customers. I shouldn't really be talking to customers like this. Dude, it's fine. Chill. We won't tell anyone. Let's start from the top. I'll be on the ball this time. KK. So, with that being said, if you don't see the CD you like, I can back order it for you, so don't hesitate to ask. So, what are we doing right now? She didn't actually help us do anything, which I'm kind of confused about. Is there anyone else here that can help us? What are we actually doing? Oh god, I hope Jimikin doesn't turn up here, although I bet he will if we're in a place like this. Dude, what are we actually interacting with right now? Is that it? Are we leaving now? I'm so confused. Do we go back to the agency? What the hell? Alright guys, I'm going to be back in a second real quick when I find out where we're going. I'm going to go and talk to Kyoko, but I could be wrong. Back in a little second. Alright guys, here we are. We're back at the bulletin board. After we talked to the girl in the store, I think her name was Rico or something like that, we did actually get a new case added to our board. So from here we can figure out what's going on next. So 3-star difficulty, Rico Tawa's case file. Let's have a look at this. There have been some weird pranks at Tower Records where I work. We need the help of a cyber sleuth. So unfortunately, I needed to come all the way back to the bulletin board here and then get transported all the way back downtown. I don't understand why this was a necessity, but Digimon Cyber Sleuth, ladies and gents. We love it, but we also get driven crazy by it sometimes. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rico Tawa. Yeah, we just spoke to you literally 10 minutes ago. We've been running up and down the city, just doing silly shit, trying to get this quest started, if you don't mind. I'm a bit of an otaku. Honestly, I'm a huge otaku. Anime music and anime music are my weaknesses. Dude, that sounds like something that I know all about. Let's see if we know. Alright, you want to know more about the case? So yes, actually we do. That's why we're here. We'd like to get the case underway. We'd like to kick some Digimon ass. And then we'd like to progress with our main story of bringing down Kimishiro Enterprises. If that's okay. Just if that's okay. I mean, there's got to be an explanation, right? Someone's got to be doing this. Please, please. So we've got keywords of strange punks. Let's talk to some of these guys. Strange pranks, not strange punks. God damn it. Exactly. Okay, so this guy did not help. Let's talk to Jimmy over here. And he didn't help either. One last guy. Hello, Finley. What's your name? Here we go. You're the one investigating the weird stuff going on. I'm not sure I know anything that would help. Dude, you definitely do. Come on, just tell us. Tell your boy. I guess someone keeps adding this mysterious CD to the racks. Oh, look, here it is. So if someone's adding their CD rather, to the shelves when it shouldn't be there. Hey, you want to give it a listen? Go on then. Interesting. So we obviously have a rock Digimon coming up, and I'm trying to think who that could be. I'm going to put... Oh, I was going to say, could it be Etemon? Could it be Etemon? It probably is, right? Some people were cracking jokes about this kind of monster composing it. Well, actually, it might be a digital monster. We're about to find out. Let's go talk to Rico again. Cool. So, there is obviously a Digimon that's sabotaging the company here. Some sort of Digimon is interested in creating his own music and has been adding the CD to the shelves, which is hilarious. And I'm putting my money on Etemon. It has some sort of Digimon who is obsessed with music, and I think it might be the mischievous monkey himself. Okay, so as Kyoko fills in for us, obviously a Digimon is behind this. Ready to do this? The manager said we had to run the place until morning. Let's solve this mystery. So the shop is closed. We're here after hours with Rico here, and we're going to find a way to probably warp into the technology. And Rico is determined to come with us. Maybe she has the hots for us, who knows. And obviously we have a massive warp point right here, which we can instantly react with. What's going on, says Rico. She's never seen anything like this before, naturally. This is actually a gateway to another dimension, believe it or not. Yeah, you sure you want to stick around? This is a digital shift. Here we go. I'm here all week, ladies and gents. What the heck is this? Did I fall asleep on my feet again? Who would come here this late at night, I wonder? Now, Etemon has to be a virus type, right? He has to be a virus. That's just a guess, but... Okay, you know it. So we're recognising his true talents as a rap artist / rock artist, whatever's going on. And here is our boss battle. Oh, maybe not. Are we actually we're warping in to go and find him? Is that correct? Okay, so we are down in what looks like a subway area. I thought we were going to start the boss battle right there and then, but it looks like we're actually going to get a chance to run around a bit more, which I kind of like because it means we can prepare our party a bit better. Oh god, you again. I mean, hi Kyoko, what's up, friend? Our link with you was dead for a while. We figured you must be in the labyrinth. Yeah, dude, I always find myself in labyrinths these days. Anyway, tell me everything. Who would have thought? Blah, blah, blah. Yep. You need to find it fast. The mon must be around here somewhere. So, we are going to traipse through here a little bit and see if we can get 1 or 2 last battles before this Digimon episode concludes. And, yeah, let's see if we can actually find one of these holes. Yo, yo, yo. Hello? Anybody? Is there anybody here? Are we just going to run directly into the boss himself? I wonder how difficult Etemon's going to be, because he is a ultimate Digimon. 2 HP sprays. That does not bode well. when video games give you health crystals, it tends to be that you're about to get a butt whipping. Now, I am going to save here real quick, guys, just before we dip into this next area, just in case it is a boss battle immediately on entering. Normally what the game does is it gives us a Wi-Fi point, so I am not too nervous about getting thrown in at the deep end here. But when we see the Wi-Fi point, we will definitely know that the boss is around here somewhere. 9 times out of 10 as well, we have to deal with a mini globe, you know what I'm talking about? Like the big silver globes. Let's see. Oh, here's Etemon here. Fuck my life. Are we actually... Okay. Oh, and he runs away. Alright, so we don't actually fight him here. That's interesting. So, I wonder if there's some sort of mini-game going on here, because Digimon games love to do this, when a Digimon will appear and then run away to another spot. I'm thinking of the sewers in Digimon World Next Order and Biomon from Digimon World 1. A lot of mini-games involving moving to a spot, letting the Digimon move, and then you trying to catch them. It seems like that's what's going on here. Looks like Etemon has run off in a different direction, and we can't actually go up that way, so we have to follow Etemon downwards, which is fine, I guess. It means that we only have one direction to go in. This is fine. Up the stairs into the next area. Nothing in the corner. Let's head along here. Monkey boy, what's up? Where are you? Here he is. Try and catch me, and he runs down there. So I guess, is the game going to prevent us from going this way again? Yes, it is. So we're just going to follow his ass down the stairs. This is a bit interesting. I don't know what I think about this, but here obviously is our Wi-Fi point. Now, we haven't actually been in a lot of battles in this area, so maybe there aren't actually any Digimon to grind against. I'm not entirely sure, but I think what we will do is we will save here, and when we come back at the start of the next step, we will be fighting Etemon for sure. Whether this boss battle goes as smoothly as some of the more recent boss battles we've done, I am not so sure, but we will find out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to quickly say before we round up that a lot of you guys have been leaving me really fantastic comments below the videos in the past few, well, over the past week actually. Now, a lot of you guys give me advice and pointers all the time, and I always read them and I always try and reply. Now, what I want to kind of mention, as I have done already, is that when I read these pieces of information, I always try and act on them immediately, but 9 times out of 10 you guys are just a couple of episodes behind. So if you guys leave me a comment and then over the next few eps I don't really pay attention or I don't react to the advice you've given me, it's normally because I have already recorded those episodes. But I just wanted to quickly say thank you guys so much for doing that, because a lot of the time your comments have been invaluable. All you guys who have played through the game before have definitely been helping me prevent myself from being extra newbie and things like that. So thank you very, very much for that. If you're leaving comments, thanks a million. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you guys. Alright, thanks very much guys. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, have a nice evening, and I will see you then.